we're live. So we will wait for a few people to join in a few minutes, but we are live. Rocking on Monday. Micro Fighter Monday. All right. Let me get... Welcome to Micro Fighter Monday. Almost time to crack that public gunship. And while I'm doing that, let me do a quick test on a couple things here. There we go. Banner. There we go. We got the banner rocking. Super Clone Week. Almost was an exciting week. Headed into Super Bowl, but my Packers screwed up. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers defense dominated. So it's going to be Buccaneers versus the Chiefs, which is exciting. I mean, I think I would have preferred, obviously, the Packers, but Chiefs going back in, that's historic to go and kind of go back to back. All right. We are live once again. Microfighter Monday. I just posted. Almost time to crack that Republic Gunship, so we will wait for a few folks to join. We were just getting it kicked off. I'm Scott, and welcome. And this is what we're going to crack today. Here we go. Boom. Actually, I should just get my remote. Zoom in. Zoom in. There we go. This is what we're building. Right there. Focus. Zoom out. Boop. There we go. We got a lot of stuff on the table. And we will wait for a couple folks to join. I know it's getting late. Awesome. All right, go StreamYard. Let me see who's jumping on. All right. I cannot wait to crack into this. So Probably should save the story for a few minutes for a couple of folks to join, but I do have a video. So for those, since I'm recording live, so I do have a video that goes over how I acquired this set. So it is on my Facebook clone haul video, which is a really funny story because I'm trying to remember which one I got first. So I think it was this one first. Haha. There we go. Welcome to Microfriender Monday. All right. So I think it was this first because I was trying to complete my Microfighter collection. I'm super close. I'm actually only one Microfighter away. The Sith Infiltrator. I've had it in my hands like 3 times, and then I didn't want it because I have 2 other Darth Mauls. And I'm like, do I really need another Darth Maul? And then I'm regretting it now because I am completionist on the Microfighters. So I did a little whoopsie there. But this one, so I was like, wow, I think I got it for around $15. Facebook Marketplace. I jumped all over it. And then I went all the way there. It was in a nice area, picked it up, and I was like, holy cow, I cannot believe I just got this thing sealed in box for $15 when I was like freaking out. I was in my car closing out the Facebook and giving her a great rating and all that kind of stuff. And then she pops up, hey, I've got this one on sale too, $20. I'm like, sealed? Are you kidding me? And because I already knew that she was legit, I'm like, bam. So I got back in my car, ran all the way there, and picked this one up. So I'm going to do another stream this week, probably Friday, maybe Thursday, or probably Friday. Probably do like a Friday night stream for this, because this is one of the best battle packs you can get, I think. So anyways, it was pretty exciting to get these back to back for reasonable prices. Like this is like market rate, easily less than market. And then to get this at like, I'm sure at the time she's probably like, I paid $15. I think these were like $15, $16 at the time when they first came out. So she probably was making money just sitting on this, but it's probably just sitting in a closet, just getting rid of it. And I'm like, holy cow. So I really look forward to this. That was pretty insane. To get 4 clones for $20, that includes a build. Doesn't get any better than that. So, but I'm really looking forward to get these built. So I have the perfect setup. So this is for people who I know will probably have to go through this again when people show up to the stream. But so tonight, I'm gonna do the Republic gunship breaking. I'll probably do a video. So I just did a Target mini haul video. So oh yeah. What's going on, Lockdoor? Welcome. We're just waiting for a few folks to join in. Thanks for jumping in. My #1 fan, Lockdoor, in the house. Let me know if you want to join in, Lockdoor. I can give you you can stream. If not, that's cool. If you just want to chat and listen. But I was just telling, I don't know if you jumped in before you told my story of how I acquired this. So you probably know that I got this on a Facebook haul, and then I had picked it up on Facebook, and then after I was submitting my review on this one, she posted this one right after, like 10 minutes after. So I happened to be like, boom, Johnny on the spot, like give me this. So I doubled my clone army in one shot. And then I'm just kind of going over stuff for this week. So I picked up because I had a Target gift card, so I got the 501st in hand finally in stock. It's been in stock for a little while, so no big deal. Yep. And so I'm excited to get this. So this is going to be a big clone week for me. Lockdoor, I don't know if I've shown, I should say. Here's my clone army right here. Go back this way. Let me hopefully I don't like crash this here. There we go. Zoom. There we go. Clone army. We've got the some couple Jedi. I figure that were appropriate, and I'm really proud of these guys because I scored these for in an auction lot, and then I've got a bunch of clones in here, and then I've got he's basically the clone print for all the other clones. Django himself, which is pretty sweet. I don't think I've ever done a video on well, that's a little too much. I don't think I've ever done a video on how I acquired some of those. Hey, what's up, Slippery Bricks? Welcome. Welcome to the party. We're going to be cracking the Republic Gunship open here pretty soon. Probably doing it in a few minutes. I know Lockdoor, I was waiting on Spartan to see if he would jump in. All right, he said 3 minutes. Cool. I'll hold off my building. We have the clone master, especially Clone Army Customs, hopefully joining the stream in just a minute. Thanks, Slippery Bricks, for jumping in. We got Lockdoor jumping in. Boom. But I'm totally pumped about this week. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've been super crazy at work, so it hasn't been an easy week. Last week was just insane, and I worked even this weekend. And so I haven't really done a ton of building. All I did is kind of put together my clones, and now I'm going to do some serious building this week. Nice. Which ones are you getting, Lockdoor? Microfighters for the win. Honestly, they, especially when I think in Facebook Marketplace and Mercari and a few of these other places, you can score at a decent price, especially clones. Like, I think sometimes people don't know what they have, right? That's the secret, is to find some kids who, like 5 or 6 years ago, were into Legos and now they're not, and then their parents are selling their sets. Like, to me, that's like a gold mine. I haven't been keeping up on Facebook. I've noticed that the prices have kind of gone up a little bit. I wonder if it's because you can now. Oh, Spartan's jumping in.
What is up?
There he is.
I think I'm a nap avatar, I think. Let's see.
I gotta move my stream over a little bit, so I'm in the shot.
Gotcha.
So how's it going?
Pretty well, man. How about you?
The clone master himself, Spartan
Yes, sir.
Green.
Yeah, I'm about to advertise this right now, actually. Um, just because I feel it's proper.
Yeah, if anybody isn't following Spartan, you've been hot with the videos this last week or two.
Yeah. Got finished with like a documentary, which is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let me advertise the stream actually. So if you're hopefully some of my Discord people can actually join in here. So
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Yep. Yeah, I have the.
Or hopefully some of my. Let's see. So what build do you have today, Scott?
What was that?
What build do you have today?
Oh, today we are going to unseal a Republic Gunship microfighter.
Oh dang, that's tough.
And so I don't know if depending if you saw one of my haul videos. So it's actually one of the first ones that I posted. It was my Facebook Marketplace haul, and it was a crazy one because I saw these things when this gets posted on Facebook Marketplace or really eBay or any of those places. I mean, people go after it, right?
Oh yeah, they're
So I
just
had
monsters.
I had jumped on it within like 30 minutes and was like, I'm there. I'll pick it up. What's up, buddy? How you doing? And so then I picked it up, right? So it was like $15.
Wow, that's that,
The
wow.
killer deal.
Yeah,
I didn't think I would get, and I had seen these go like $25 to $35. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't know when I'm gonna get this. So I got it for 15. I literally get in my car. I drive back home. It was like 15, 20-minute drive, so not a big deal. I get in my driveway. I look at my phone and I was like closing out the transaction, giving her like 5 stars or whatever, like
yeah.
best kind of thing. And all of a sudden she posted this bad boy. Boom.
Oh, oh.
Like for $20.
What?
And I'm
Wow,
like,
that's a seal.
yeah, and I already knew that it was I didn't know if this was even 100% sealed. Sometimes you don't even know. And it was pristine, so I was like, wow, if this one's pristine, this one has to be amazing. And sure enough, I mean, the box on this is like, this is better than Lego can ship this thing. I mean,
Or Amazon in that case.
yeah, it's as if they literally went to the Lego store, bought it, threw it on the shelf, and just sat there waiting for me.
That's
So
wild.
that's my Facebook haul.
Oh man, halls. I mean, I guess like the ones in the only Clone Army series I have. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yep. Well, and you've been amassing quite the 501st. Yeah, right?
Yeah. I would focus more funds on that. It's just that like currently I'm collecting like old Clone Army customs, so like that's been kind of taking priority. But
Yeah.
what do you call it? I need to save up more so I can get more of those battle packs once they stock up again, for sure.
Yep. I was impressed with your last. If anybody is on, make sure you're checking out the live build count. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can go into how I got so many, but I mean, it all comes down to like tips that I've given in my channel.
Yeah.
Like building army like that is like definitely not easy. So definitely took a long like 2018 I had like I'd say like 50, 40. But like the thing is that like I had like when I got back into the community I had like a couple bucks in my wallet and I was like, okay, so how can I make this work? So then like I just started trading. So I mean that really helped me out because I traded like a lot of my original trilogy stuff.
Ooh. That's where I would have a hard time. So I really like clones, and I was showing Lockdoor and a few people. Here's kind of
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh wow.
It up. There we go.
Yeah, there's one thing you have that I don't. Is that Django?
Yeah, baby, right there. And the
That Django's nice.
crazy story about Django was that I went to an auction. So a really nice house was having like a sell everything. I'm kicking myself. It
Oh,
probably,
like an estate sale, right?
yeah, an estate sale, sorry.
Oh wow.
And I walk in there, and it was one of my buddies lives in the neighborhood. He's like, Scott, there's Star Wars Lego, so go over there right now. So I got in my car, ran over there, and I get there, and everything was mispriced. It was like they had like an old Imperial shuttle, but it was like $50, and it was like caked of dust. It was like, oh.
Oh wow.
It was probably played with, right? So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not really into getting stuff and like cleaning it and then have it be, especially some of the, if it's all janky, you have to go through a
Oh,
heavy
dude, I love that.
process. But they had this bowl and they had a price tag of $10 on it, and it was all the figures. So,
What the?
and I'm a figure guy. I'm not really a ship. I do like
Yeah.
ships, but I'm more about collecting the figures like you've been doing. And
Wow.
I was just like, holy cow. Now the funny part is that Django was not in the bowl. And then I
Okay.
go to the lady, I go, can I have that figure in the bowl? And she's like, yeah, that's not a big deal. Boom.
What the? Wow.
And I thought it was legit, but I didn't it's not like I took it apart and stared at it. I'm like, if that thing's legit, oh my God. So sure enough, I came home and it's completely legit. Actually, I had gotten a bunch of really nice figures, a couple like rebel pilots, a stormtrooper that was pretty rare, bunch of figures. So and all these light up Jedi. So I mean, it was a nice haul for $10.
Wow. That's wow. I never had that type of luck in yard sales. Like
Yeah.
in swap meets probably, but like not yard sales.
So I
That's
guess
wild.
you're supposed to give DG or Echo.
Oh my gosh, that's my buddy Devin.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, I agree. Slippery bricks. They didn't really know what they're selling, A lot of times they don't care. They're just trying to get rid of it all. So now in the basement there were like tubs of
Yeah.
Lego, but it was all like janked out. Like there's probably bad bricks in there and all sorts of stuff. So it was
Yeah, I
like,
get you.
I don't know. But I think I got the cream of the crop.
Yeah, that's really insane, Scott. Holy crap. Wow, dude. You have like way more luck with like Facebook Marketplace than like I ever do. Like,
Well, I have to say I haven't scored anything in like 4 or 5 months. Now, it's not because the deals aren't there, but I'm just not looking as hard. You have to really be on it.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean dude, I could say the same for like Macari.
Yeah.
Because like Macari's like just wild. I mean, I've gotten like an old Clone Customs over there, like, so I mean, you'd be surprised what you're able to find. Um, that's crazy.
Anyways,
Yeah, I
I
mean, the
know.
figure is worth like how much? Like
Well,
$60.
it's in good condition. So I probably 50 to 80, somewhere in there.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, so really happy with that one. Plus, I think this guy was in there.
Yeah,
Another
that's
clone.
definitely a good score.
It's a nice pilot. Yep. So yeah, I mean, my deals are my thing because I have kids.
Right.
So I mean, my budget is super limited. I'm supposed to be spending my budget's basically zero. So I like hide
Oh man.
cash. I do whatever it takes. I like.
Oh man.
I actually started with I just set aside a small budget.
Yeah.
Start saving away, and then I look for deals. And that's what you got to do.
No, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to build a collection to like I'm in your position.
No.
so So that later on, I'll be like, you know what? At least I have Solo now. That's crazy.
All right, welcome, new builder. What's up? And I know you got to stay patient. It also depends on your area. So I'm in the suburbs of Chicago, so you've got the really north of the city, and then even west of the city, there's a ton of people that are getting out of Lego or getting out of Star Wars or cleaning out their closets, and you just get lucky. It's hard.
Dang,
Yeah,
yeah,
the Bottle Depot.
yeah. I've tried to like get Macari. Not Macari. Facebook Marketplace deals like an ATT like this. Someone was selling it for like I think like 30 or $50. I literally message them when they're active, and they never message me. I'm just
Yeah,
like, dude, like, don't you want money?
I know. Well, part of it too is I look at the profile pretty hard to kind of sometimes you get bad vibes. Although I will say I had a couple where I was like, oh, I just don't know. They've got really
Really?
goofy profile pictures, and I'm like, oh, it's probably a kid or something.
Yikes. Yeah.
But then they turn out fine. They were just like, hey, I had a collection and I need some money, so I'm selling off some of my stuff. I'm like,
Okay.
I feel bad, but at the same time, I feel like I'm helping them too. So
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like in terms of like sketchy stuff, that's more like what do you call it? Like Craigslist. I stay away from there, 100%.
yeah.
I don't even try. I've heard a lot of stories, and yeah, no.
Yep.
Is there any questions?
Dang, left door. Not yet. I'm going through them right now. What do we got? 2002 Slave 1 with Django. Oh, man. See, that's nice.
Dang, Devin. Damn. Dang, that's really awesome.
It's the one thing I've missed. It's just, it just wasn't in the budget, was getting the Slave 1s. I would love to have all of the Slave 1s.
Same. Yeah, I was close getting like UCS version, but like it was in pieces, so I was like, it wasn't even complete either. So I was like,
Yeah.
I love parting out stuff. I love restoring things, but like this is not really worth it right now.
All right, I'm going to crack into this puppy. What do you think? Should we break the seal?
Yes.
Oh.
Speaking of microfighters,
Yep.
man, I regret this so much because right after like a week after I opened it, like the value raised up. It was the 75028, I believe. It's the one with the Phase 2 clone trooper.
Oh, so yeah, so it's this puppy right here.
Yeah, I had that one sealed, and I opened it, and I regret it because like the value is like double now.
You know what's weird? So that one, eBay, it's bad, right? Because people know the value.
Yeah.
But so I think I have to look at my spreadsheet because I try to keep track of all my Facebook. When I was going hardcore, yes, I'm gonna. Yes, I broke the seal.
Oh, nice.
When I got this, I'm pretty sure I got it on a lot. So it was like the entire first series I got all together, and I negotiated him down to like $6 a unit.
What?
So I think I got it for like $36 or $40 as a lot.
That's pretty good.
So, and it was all pristine. So it was like, yeah.
Wow, that's a
Ooh.
steal. Dang.
So this
that's
is
wild.
2014's best right here. 2015.
Yeah, 2014. Oh wait, the
2015, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2015. Yeah, I
So
remember
this hasn't. So this has got over a 5-year seal on it.
Yeah, I was like 14 when that thing came out. I was gonna get it like the other day, or like around that time, but then like it wasn't there anymore. So I was like, oh dang. It's definitely one of the best, I'd say.
Yeah. So this was originally $10. God, I can just if I could get a time machine to snatch up some of these puppies.
Yeah, I could say the same about like the Plane Phase 2.
But I'd gotten it for 15 on Facebook Marketplace, so a really nice fair deal in my favor.
How much is that microfighter worth, and how old is the set? That was during my dark ages.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, I've seen people try to get away with selling this used for $30,
Oh god.
which I refuse. I mean, if it's used and it's not like fresh out of the box, I mean, 20 seems fair, right?
Mm,
Don't
mm,
you think?
nah.
More?
Way less. That's me though. I mean, like when it comes to clones, like I just go to Bricklink. It's either that, like Bricklink, uh, ending soonest eBay lots, or like Macari, like newest. That's how I go about it. Just because how like, um, I mean, like the other day, or like I think yesterday, I missed out on a deal for like 5 clones for like $22.
Mm.
Like, I mean, I always say this, like you got really gotta stay on top of things. That's really hard.
It is. Yeah, I have 2 kids running around.
Oh jeez.
So, and my pile of because I went crazy over the summer with all those these Facebook lot deals and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So my budget's really low right now.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I can
But
imagine.
who knows? We'll maybe back summer and we'll start. So here we go. Oh, this clone is so good looking.
Oh, the pilot? Yeah, that one's pretty nice.
All right, angry clone face. There's nothing on the back. Boom. You know, the big knock on it is that the helmet's slightly inaccurate.
Oh yeah, I know. With the what do you call it? With the fin.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think Legos are gonna fix that.
Nope. There we go. We'll see if we can get it. There we go.
But
There he
really,
is.
what I think that really like finishes that figure is the leg printing. Honestly.
Let's see if I can zoom in. You're right. It's really it doesn't have arm printing. It's got a pretty standard back, but it's very detailed. Let's see if we can zoom in. Zoom, zoom. Oh yeah.
There we go.
There he is. Whoop. I think it's because I'm on a webcam and zoomed in.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of 2014 sets, I mean, I
Ooh.
actually have some few here. Let's see. I feel like the greatest one in terms of battle packs I used was like this over here, definitely.
Oof. I had a shot at that for 25. I should have taken it.
Sealed?
Not sealed, used. But
Oh, I
still.
would have gone. Dude, you should have gotten that. Because these clones,
Yeah.
like these 2/12 ones, the standard one, they go for like 15 each.
Yeah. Those are tough.
Yeah, another one's this one here as well. This is a pretty good one.
Yes. I wish I had I've had shots at that one before.
Yeah, I definitely recommend getting them just because I like what do you call it? I mean, especially with the Kashyyyk Trooper set, like you get like a Republic vehicle with it, so that's why I recommend. Yeah, I mean, like, man, it's tough getting sets like these, like just for a good deal these days, just because like everybody knows the value.
Almost everybody. Yes.
Yeah,
You're right
that's
though.
true.
I think this speaks to how big of a miss it has been for Lego missing on the popularity of Clone Wars.
I know, right? Yeah,
I
I've
mean,
heard. Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say like I've heard this somewhere. Like, don't take my word for it. I guess if you want, but I've heard that like apparently it's too costly to produce sets. But I'm just like, okay, 2008 there was like a recession, like things were going downhill, but yet you were so able to produce like so many Clone Wars sets. Like I don't get it.
Yeah.
They're so focused on like original trilogy. Like I don't know. Like I feel like first thing Star Wars. Oh, X-wing. TIE fighter. Echo base. This is kind of stupid. It's just like, dude. Like,
Yeah.
if you really want money, like make a CMF of like clones and Star Wars in general. Like it's pretty stupid, but
CMF has got a really for real shot, I think, in 2022.
it could happen. I feel like if that were to happen, it would be like the most popular like CMF.
I've been like nonstop every time Ryan at M&R does a stream, I'm always like CMF 2022.
I hope it happens. That'd be really cool.
Because we need guys like him and the rest of the YouTube world to just pound on him, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, it's kind of dumb how it hasn't happened yet.
But yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it could just be that it's just really rough. They have to be very particular on how many sets that they're putting together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one of the theories, because they haven't announced the battle pack this summer quite yet, or at least this spring, or part of it is that they've kept the Sith battle pack still in stock. The Mandalorian battle pack is still going. The 501st is out, so that thing is still rolling. People are still buying it. Not at the same clip as before, but maybe part of it is that they still have all these battle packs. They haven't discontinued them yet, and maybe they're going to announce a big CMF at the end of the year, or going into 2022. So instead of a battle pack, they have a CMF. I just don't trust that they're going to do what the fans want in a CMF.
I know, and I think that's like a really big like disconnect with like Lego Star Wars fans and like Lego. I mean, like here in Zama, like the fact that we had to ask for like a 501st battle pack like says a lot. Like the fact that people had to take time out of their day, not like everybody, but like a big amount of people just like had to take time out of their day just to campaign for a set that they want. Like when it should have been out already. It's just like, come on. Like we shouldn't have to fight for the sets we want, man.
You need Rich Boy J doing a diss track.
Yeah. I know. I mean, dude, we haven't even got like a Phase 2 code yet. Like, come on.
I know. Did everybody see the rumor of of what Ryan dropped on the Republic Gunship and what the crappy figures that were going to be in that thing?
Mm-hmm. I hope it's not true, but apparently it's a Mace Windu and like a clone captain. It's like, dude, like, come on, man. Like, why do we need a Mace Windu? Like, come on, this is supposed to be like central clone based. We need like, if we're talking like Lego terms by today, we need like, at least like 4 clones. But if this was like 2000, if this was like the 2000s, right? It would have been like 8 clones or something. I don't know.
It's bad.
Yeah, I mean, look at the what do you call it? The 10195, the ATO2 with dropship. Like that set came with like 9, no, like I think like 7 to 9 clones with 2 freaking big vehicles. Like,
Spartan, what would you do if they dropped the clone box again?
wait, what clone box?
It's hard. It's really rare. I think it was only released in Europe. The clones in the clone army box.
Oh, the clone building challenge box.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you imagine?
Oh God.
Would you just be like, "Here's my wallet"? Sorry.
I mean, if it's damaged, I'll still buy it. But I guess I'll. Do you know the history behind it?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, I guess I'll tell it here because it's really interesting. So let's see. This is like it first began in like in 2002 when this is like around when Attack of the Clones came out. So then like it was like advertising. These were like only in Walmart, I believe. So like Walmart had these like setups where kids can like go to Walmart and build as many clones as they can, and then keep it. I believe. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. So like it's like how many clones can you build in a minute, kind of thing. So
Jeez.
Yeah, no, I think they kept it, or it's either that or like they just had to put it back. I think that's what happened. So yeah, but then once that event was over, like Lego demanded like Walmart and their employees to like kind of burn them, just so that no one makes profit.
That's crazy.
Which is, yeah, I know. It's just like, wow, that's kind of dark. But so some, I mean, throughout the years, there have been like employees who like who just snatch them. I mean, I would. I mean, um,
I do. The one thing I miss Toys R Us a little bit because, I'm in the U.S. I was saying Chicago earlier that
yeah.
Toys R Us did do a lot of like activities, and they would like give you bricks and
Oh yeah,
come
like
in. Then they
yeah, I
had
remember
like
that.
30% off, which was amazing.
Yeah, they had like little challenges for like I don't know, like kids to do, and if they won,
Mm-hmm.
or even they just participate, and they get like a poly bag or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah, it
remember that.
was super awesome.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, this is something that doesn't happen anymore. But I mean,
Nope.
especially now with like what's happening. But I mean, even before, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is me, but like, I just feel like everything is like so like centric social media, where like that interaction with like those kind of activities are just not there anymore, which kind of makes me sad. Because it's like, yeah, things like building, like clone building challenge, that was like super interactive, and it's just like it's not
Mhm.
there anymore. It is what it is,
Do you
though. I mean,
think if the pandemic would have happened, well, Toys R Us never had a very good online presence.
no, yeah,
But
no.
is so popular though. Do you think they could have just survived just on Lego?
Like, it depends what year the pandemic would have been, though.
Yeah, assuming that it happened before they ran out of money and their
Yeah.
creditors came calling.
If this was like 2001, no, definitely not.
Uh-oh, I fumbled.
Oops. But I'd say if it was like 2009 or 2008 when that recession happened, maybe, probably. I don't know. It's just hard to tell.
Yeah. Yep. It's interesting if they would have survived. But yeah. So the selector, you must be in the land of Brixie then. I don't know if anybody watches Brixie as well, but he goes up to the Lego store and Toys R Us and all that stuff. The only one left in Canada.
Oh, really? Wow,
Yeah.
that's wild. Oh, looks like something fell out this thing. Um, if I was gonna say, so yeah, back to the history of like the coin building challenge. So,
Mhm.
what do you call it? So that happened like 2002. People kept it, or at least employees did. And I mean, that was pretty much it. Each box, I don't think you know this, but each box of those building a clone or clone building challenge, those like open visor B ones,
Mhm.
150 clones each box. Believe that?
Dang.
Like, I'm just like, dude, what the heck?
That thing must be how much does it go for? Like $1,000 in the market right now?
Because of the minifig co scalping them all, like yeah, like 15 each.
Jeez.
I'm honestly, I might just start building an army of those because like I feel like the time's gonna tick before like they're like $30 each. I know DG who was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but he has like 40 to 50 of them.
Mm. You have quite a few of those, right?
Just one
Or do you
actually.
have
The open
just one?
visor,
Oh, okay.
open visor face ones. Yeah, just only one, sadly.
Uh,
But like other clones, I have like a ton more.
yeah,
But
you had a really good wide range.
yeah, I try to like with the well, I guess like with these guys as well, the plane phase 2 and stuff like that.
What originally got you hooked into clones?
Oh man, I mean, this kind of answers the question as well. Like, what got me into Star Wars? Like, my brother introduced me to like Star Wars, like in 2006 or seven, with Revenge
Hmm.
of the Sith, and I mean, I fell in love with it. Like, the Clone Wars was happening, all that stuff. And then the Clone Wars TV show happened back in '08. So I mean that really helped out a
Yep.
lot too. Like the prequel era, like I just grew up with the prequels, so like it just kind of happened.
Yeah. Well, and Revenge of the Sith was pretty dark.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Um,
It's a Star Wars film that like the bad guys lose. I mean the good guys lose. It's overall strategy. I mean that's what it is.
yeah. And I didn't watch the Clone Wars until recently.
Oh wow.
And like I was shocked at how good. Well, because it's like a cartoon or animated series was not my thing.
Yeah.
Being adult and kind of coming out of my dark period, and of course I've watched all the movies, but I didn't watch Rebels. I didn't watch Clone Wars, and then all of a sudden I started watching Clone Wars. It was like, wow, like this is what this filled in kind of the huge gaps that the movies left.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean I've loved the Clone Wars when I was a kid. I mean I've been there since like day one, but it's like it's because like the clones have way more personality and character, and overall it's like more. They have like an actual like military, unlike the Empire did, where like clones have different colors that resemble like what faction they're in, or legion or battalion. It just gave like more character.
Yeah. Little do they know they're building an army to destroy the Jedi.
Yeah, pretty much. The Sith Grand Plan, I guess.
Yes. Like Mace and Yoda were kind of vibing something's not right, but not good enough. I think they were showing that was his ultimate power was that he was able to shield his, the dark disturbance.
Yeah,
And how he was able to shield himself from Yoda like that was like insane.
yeah, that was like big brain moments right there. Definitely. Oh, what the heck? Wow, that's a steal. What the heck? This sold for like $50 right here.
Wow.
Wow. That's pretty stupid. What the heck?
Partway done. About a third. Going slow. It's hard to watch, chat, talk, think, and build at the same time.
Oh yeah, I know, man. Like I know how you feel. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, it's challenging.
But fun.
Let's see.
Yeah, Lactor is lucky. So there's 3 Toys R Us still. If they would have had an online presence, and I think they would have killed it with Lego.
Oh yeah, no,
Killed it.
I mean, we kind of shot themselves in the foot as well. Like, I mean, what do you call it? I mean, they always had their prices up all the time. They kind of over retail sometimes. But like all the time. And they kind of just expected people just to buy it just because it's like this central place to go for toys.
Well, they probably would have been their shelves would have been bare, just like Target.
True. Yeah. So yeah, back to the clone building event. So then after 2002, with all that, they redid the last one in 2008. What do you call it? It was only in Lego stores because what happened with Walmart. So then kids were able to build like clones under like 1 minute or so, but then they would have to put the clone troopers back where it was, which sucked. But I mean, what was interesting? Oh, yeah,
why did people get to put their grimy hands all over those clones and then put them back?
I know.
Doesn't that like lower their value?
I don't know what Toy Scott. Yeah, I know that. That's a good point. What was interesting about those clones was that like just to kind of distinguish themselves. It was just like this clone basically, but with like a let's see, like a Commander Cody helmet, but like with a plain body. Which actually, I've came across those figures back in 2018 when I was getting back into things. I was training with this guy. I was like, huh, like why does this guy have so many like Commander Cody helmets with these like plain bodies? It's really weird. I
Oh,
did the train anyway. Everything turned out great. Everything turned out great though. But like, I was like so dumbfounded. Then I asked like the minifig merc, like, why is this figure like this? Oh, because it was from the clone building event. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. And
jeez.
yeah, there was one poster I remember seeing on eBay. It was like $200 though. It was crazy. Um, Besides that, like, I mean, that was like the last one, and I doubt Lego's gonna do one again, just because it's been like 13 years,
Maybe they're due.
probably. I mean,
I mean, at some point, my theory is like,
hmm,
I mean, the pandemic can only go for so long.
yeah,
So I'm hoping there's a flood of used Lego in the market at some point. Because if you think about it, there's probably a lot of like mainstream buyers that are just, hey, I'm gonna go buy a puzzle, or I'm gonna go buy some Lego and I'm gonna build it, and they may fade. They're wanting to build it, so they may be willing to kind of give it up or clean out at some point.
what do you mean?
And then how does Lego keep people excited about Lego?
Oh, I know it's kind of hard these days because like with like these things,
Yeah.
yeah, because like I mean, you were probably like an adult still back in like 2008, but I was like a kid. There was like no phones. Like
Hmm.
the only phones were like only for adults, but like, it was like flip phones.
Yeah.
The only thing I had that was like similar to that was like Leapfrog and like my mom's computer, but that was it. But
Well, and they're saying yeah, leapfrog. That's awesome.
yeah, um,
That lasted for about a year for my kids.
really, wow, yeah,
Yeah,
same,
it had some cool stories and like videos and stuff, but
yeah,
that's where it ended.
yeah. That's kind of like worried for like in the future. Like I feel like if I ever when I have children, but like I feel like they're not gonna be into like building like Lego or anything. Oh no, I want to play Minecraft on my phone. I want to play Grand Theft Auto, freaking 50 on
Hmm.
my Xbox 1000 or whatever.
Well, I had read articles. I think it was right back when I was just getting into it.
Hmm.
Although I think Lego has had a resurgence over the last like 2-3 years. But it was right before I started getting back into collecting again. I think it was maybe just starting to buy for my kids like 3 or 4 years ago. They were kind
Yeah.
of Lego was having kind of a rough patch. And they were saying that Roblox was just destroying Lego because it's really a competition for people's time.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I think what really helped out Lego, and I've been noticing this, is that they've been paying attention more and more to the adult audience.
Yeah, guys
Like,
like ourselves.
yeah, I mean, like, dude, there's like a what's her face? Those mosaics. There's a Marilyn Monroe mosaic.
Yeah,
I would have never thought that Marilyn Monroe would be in Lego in some form. Never.
yeah.
Just because, like, the history, but like, I mean, even the Beatles, like, who would? I mean, I would have never imagined that.
Mm-mm.
So, like, that popularity that those public figures already bring, and plus Lego that already has an audience, like, two and just go together.
Agree. Yeah, I mean with the Beatles, and then of course the mosaics with the Star Wars ones are pretty sweet. I didn't
Yeah.
have the budget. I would have dropped if money was no object. I for sure would have grabbed them.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I mean, I think that's what's helping out Lego right now for sure. I mean, they've tried like doing the app stuff and all that, but like,
No.
Yeah, no.
No. They just honestly, they just need to listen to us and bring us more clones. More
Yeah,
of
exactly.
these. That's what matters. We're gonna plop him right there. All right.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. All we need is clones. That's really it. Like that's
More
all we need.
clones.
Like, stop it with the freaking like X-wings, man. We need some gunships. We need some more of these ATTEs.
Yeah, I think in fairness, I do kind of want the X-wing.
I mean, that's all
But
you,
it's
Scott. You know.
is it bad that it yeah. Is it bad that I want the X? Well, so the real reason I want the X, so I'm not into all these ships
Yeah.
because they're hard to display. Like I'm already tapped out. Like the kids get
Yeah, I can see that.
the kids get this side.
Uh-huh.
I get this little corner. So I
Oh
really,
man.
I guess I could build some shelves. But still, like at some point, I'm not going to be able to display all my clones or some of the other, ideas that I have going on. So all these ships, I don't know, they don't excite me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, that's why I go for like what was out during my childhood. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but back in my day, we had like one of the best sets. Just saying, just saying. But yeah, in terms of like shelving space, like I've used like all my closet, like half of my closet's like full boxes and all that, and half is like shoes.
Yeah.
It's hard to maintain space like that.
Kicks and clones.
Yeah, it's wild. Um, it, like I want to buy more gunships and like ATs, but I can't, just because like I would need more space. But I mean,
Yeah.
like the reason why this thing right here is even on this table is because I have no room for it.
Yeah.
Like it's tough.
So I'm getting into breaking them down a little bit more, although I do have a hard time breaking down some of the smaller, like these guys or some of the microfighters I have all lined up. I've been putting these in kind of like small boxes, kind of like you have the clones.
Yeah,
Um, but more and more, I'm finding that I just need to break down some of the sets, and then if I want to build them, I can spend an afternoon, chill out, and build. So,
yeah.
um,
For me, it's like the opposite. Like I try to display every Clone Wars set I have, but like I just find myself being in a I don't know loophole or just like yeah, like a loophole where I want to space, but I have like zero space. Well, I have like no other choice but to put it back in the box.
yep, I agree with Slippery Bricks that I do like the downsized X-wing, and it's got General Dodonna, which is a figure that was a critical element. I think I love these side characters. I mean, if I get
Oh
another
yeah, I agree.
if I get another farm boy Luke, I think I'll hang myself.
Oh god, oh god,
I
that'd be
only got
pretty
like 4 of those. So I just built the Obi-Wan's hut and I'm like, okay, I do like sand people. So I've got or the Tusken Raiders, I should say,
yeah.
right there. So I got them.
Dude, that's a big number.
I got 5. I've got a couple more. Some of them I have. Well, it'll be another future build, another microfighter night. Um, I have the T Hopper versus Bantha. That's coming up in a little while.
Okay.
But so other than the fact that it had another Tusken Raider, and it was a nice hut, but it had the same Obi-Wan and the same Farm Boy Luke. So I'm like,
Yeah, that's annoying.
ah,
I know what you feel.
it's still a nice little set though.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried getting that set. This is like the only cool thing, in my opinion, in that set is like the hologram layout.
Yeah, that's cool. The uh, the test droid thing,
Oh yeah, that's
pretty
it.
cool.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Like, I need some. Like, it's really tough to build sets or restore sets like For example, I bought this like back in the summer. I still haven't restored this. It's like the Clone Wars Y-wing.
Oh yeah.
I've got this for like they just build alone for like $10, something like that. But I've just haven't restored it just because like I don't know where to put it.
Did you just get the pieces?
No, I mean I just bought this on Macquarie. This guy was like selling it with the figures too, with like Anakin and
Wow.
Ahsoka, just for like $10-15 shipped, something like that.
No way.
Yeah, I mean I can easily restore this because literally all I need to do is get like the other wing parts and that's it.
Was the Ahsoka figure in good shape?
Yeah, no, the figures are in good shape.
Oh,
Like that
I
guy was
mean,
kind of selling that.
like the
um,
Ahsoka figure alone is worth 10 or 15 bucks.
yeah, it's insane. The guy was kind of dumb for selling it for that cheap, but
Nice score.
yeah, I mean, like, it's hard to restore sets, and it's something I like doing. Like, I built this ATTE from like the ground up. Like, I didn't even buy the set. I just like bought all the pieces on Bricklink, um, and I mean, it's right here. So
Slippery Bricks wants us to. We should do an army of Farm Boy Lukes.
oh
You know, the one thing I was thinking about Farm Boy Luke is that at least if you change out his head, like the body itself could
yeah,
be like a villager because it's very generic. So it's kind of like you could do something with it. Like you could put a female head on it, you know, and some hair, and then it's like a female Farm Boy Luke.
oh boy. Man, actually, how many do I have? I mean, how many Fumble looks do you have? You probably have more than me.
Um,
Okay, I'm
at,
here.
at least 3 or 4.
Oh god. Let's see.
So I got one from the speeder, one from the whole like Death Star escape thing.
Yeah.
The hut. Oh, I could have sworn there's one more.
I forgot that Death Star escapes exists. Let's see.
I feel like there's one more I'm missing.
So far, I have one.
Oh, I know. Advent calendar 4.
Oh man.
It's like
Jeez.
like thank you, Advent calendar. I needed another Farm Boy Luke.
I'm telling you, man. Like that's why they can't produce Clone Wars sets because apparently, what people think of Star Wars is Farm Boy Luke.
I mean, they could have doubled the value of the set by putting a clone in there.
I know.
I mean, just one clone. I will say that I did like the Sith Trooper in there.
So was nice.
Yeah. So even though I know you collect a lot of clones, so do you collect also the stormtroopers, or is that kind of like a competing faction?
You know, I used to like 2 times. Like if I have like downtime money to have, I'll just buy like Imperial stuff, make like a mini army of that. Same with Rebels.
Yeah.
But like the thing that every time happens is that whenever I do that, I immediately need the funds and I just sell them just to buy more clones. It's just like I don't know. Like I think like when I get like a real job one day, I'll probably do that. So now I just buy the AAT. So I mean, I'll go hand in hand.
Yeah. I like these little missiles that they got. They went green.
Yeah, those engines are huge on that thing.
Yeah, because I grew up in the original trilogy.
Right.
I have 5 once blue. See, if I was to buy the game, I'd have 5 Farm Boy Leagues. Although at least that one has a messy face from the blue milk.
Yeah, I think that one's pretty cool.
My thing is, so since I grew up in the trilogy, I'm pretty partial to the Stormtroopers. I'm a big Imperial fan.
Oh, I don't blame you, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's like me with clowns.
let's see here.
Scott brought a show is Imperial Army that we've never seen.
Got 2 of these.
Oh, nice.
Rebels.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. And then I have a bunch of others, but it would take a while to get them all out. Eventually, I've got to do like a counting of my stormtrooper army.
Yeah. What do you call it? Were you there around like 2019 when they did the 20th anniversary with the stormtroopers? That battle pack?
So I was around. I didn't buy it, and I was
Oh,
kicking
man.
myself. It was so stupid.
Yeah, they had some really good clearance deals for those.
And didn't that one have Lando in it too?
Oh no, it was just like 3 regular stormtroopers, 1 shadow trooper, and a Han. That was like
Oh, Han. Right. Yeah.
definitely one of my favorite figures from the OG trilogy is like the arm printing Boba. It's definitely nice.
Yeah. I do have an army of Boba.
Really?
Yeah. So during my tear of getting deals on Facebook,
Okay.
I scored both the skiffs.
Okay.
The original set. There's 2 sets that got me back into Lego in general, because I had been buying sets like kid sets, like Disney ones for my kids. I
Yeah.
went into a Lego store. I looked over, and the Bounty Hunter battle pack was right there. And I was like, they have Bosk in like Boba Fett, and Forlom is in there, and IG-88. Are you kidding me? Like, this is amazing. And then they had the carbon freezing chamber on sale, and I'm like, oh my god. So I bought the carbon freezing chamber, and then I got the battle pack. So that's what got me into it.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that Bounty set's like a good set for like a one-time thing, I'd say.
Yeah, it's not a good battle pack, but it's a great figure set.
Yeah, for sure. What got me back into Anime Dark Age was like when I picked up a Carbonite Freezing Chamber set that came with Boba. I was like, dude, this Boba looks really good.
Yeah, that's the same one that got me in.
Yeah, like it was on clearance too. It was just like, man, like such a great set.
Well,
And I was actually planning to give it to like my little cousin.
and then you were like, I kind of like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lockdoor just said that he's got 4 or 5 rays at this point. I agree. I'm kind of sick of her too.
Raise, yeah. Oh man.
You know what they did? I mean, so the Knights of Ren.
Hmm.
How they dispersed those throughout like 4 or 5 sets, like I get it, but that was just a screw you move. But then again, they kind of sucked. They kind of sucked in the movies, right?
I
Because
know.
they were the coolest characters ever, and then they get, spoiler alert, destroyed in like 10 seconds,
Yeah,
like the Dark Troopers.
pretty much. Oh, but like, I mean, at least with like the Dark Troopers, you know they're menacing, just because like how we've seen them. At least, but like with Knights of Ren, it's like, dude, they just stand there. That's all they do.
Yeah. Well, they caught Chewbacca. Congrats.
I mean, I mean that, I guess, but
They didn't. I don't know. Well, I think I got this thing done. It felt like there's a lot of spares.
really,
Yeah, let me see if I can show them off. Like a whole handful of little guys. It's nice getting the Imperial printed piece. Just nice.
yeah, those are pretty cool pieces.
Yeah. And then there it is.
That's a nice microfighter.
You know, now that it's built though, it's a little clunky.
Yeah,
From this angle, like that's not bad. From that angle, get some swooshability a little bit, but it's kind of clunky, I gotta say.
because the engines, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just too big. And that's the thing with it's kind of a common problem with microfighters, right? Is like, what do you do with some of these big engines?
I know. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Have they made an ATTE microfighter? I don't think so, right? They
Um,
Yeah, I don't think they did.
mm-mm.
That stuff.
Oh, he said locked doors. Oh yeah. I'm assuming you're talking about the Buzzard / Knights of Ren transport ship.
Oh,
Like
God.
that thing's worth like $30 tops.
Yeah, it's a waste of a slot. Not gonna lie.
I mean,
That could have been
so
a fun.
that one does look cool from probably the top side. But if you ever look at the bottom of the Knights of Ren shuttle, it's like they forgot that there was a bottom. I mean, it was brutal.
Yeah, then like it came with like just 3 figs. I mean,
Yeah,
at least with like the Grievous Starfighter, like there's actual cool figs. I mean, except for Phase 2 Cody, but I mean,
they missed.
yeah, I think the Summer Wave was good, definitely, but
It was amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, I do have to build. I just cracked this open, but
Oh, really? Wow.
yeah, I I wish there was 2 of these figures in there, 2 of the Ahsoka clones.
Yeah, I know my Target's been like stocked with that set for like weeks now,
Yeah,
which is
yep,
good, but I mean that's a lot of money for that kind of set.
it is. Although I think I've got to think that when these retire, they're going to have a pretty decent part out price.
Oh yeah, especially with the Ahsoka,
Yeah.
especially that clone. I mean
Slippery books.
that clone itself can easily pay for the set.
Yeah, and the way I look at it is that, well, and at least you don't get super plain battle droids. So you're getting
That's true.
slightly upgraded battle droids. The Ahsoka figures, I mean, the market is I'm assuming she'll be in another set coming up soon. And if it's the same variant, it's going to lower the value. But if it's a different variant, this one would probably hold its value to like $8 to $10.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
then that Ahsoka Trooper is going to be at least $5 to $6. So, I mean, if you can get it on sale, it's not bad.
Yeah, I'm probably I don't know. Like I live in the West Coast, like California, so like there's like no such thing as clearance around here, at least in my area. Like that term does not exist. It's so dumb.
That's a bummer. Even the large stores, they don't do their, like Walmart and others, do they not do it?
Now Walmart, yeah, like I've gone for offers about X for like $24 each. As well as Target, I could do like price match, with Amazon. So like that, I mean, heck, I mean that really does help out a lot.
Yeah. Well, and I guess there's Amazon, but I mean, Amazon's only good for like a short window of time, and then their aftermarket gets ridiculous.
Yeah, with Amazon, it's a tax. It's like, I'd rather go with Target. Like at that point.
I know. It's insane. Well, I've got this build all set. So if you can, why don't you do you have any updates on future videos or endeavors that you have going on, or
Um, I do have another old CC coming in soon. Should
nice.
be this week, hopefully. Not next. You know, like the week started, but yeah, I mean those figures are super hard to get, but I think definitely that one's be really like a really good one to have.
Awesome.
other than that, I mean, that's kind of it.
Perfect. No, thanks for joining in and getting my week kicked off right
Yes, sir.
with a little Clone Wars talking. We got this gunship cracked. I feel good.
That's good.
Finally getting this going on. I'll have to do like a formal review now on it.
Yeah, that again, like that clone pilot, like with the printed legs, like that really seals the deal right there.
It's nice. Yeah, I compare it to some of the others that I have. It's probably most comparable to this guy.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty. I mean, it's got this pretty close to the same printing. It's got that extra. It's a little extra print.
Oh,
That's
nice.
really nice. I'm loving it.
It's a good figure for sure.
Gunship in the house. Now, if I can only have afford or have the display space for a real gunship.
You could just buy
To be
the
continued.
pieces little by little. You could. That's what I did for my
Maybe. I don't know. The thing is, well, I do like the action. The Clone Wars is one of the better, is by far one of the better prequels. Although from the storyline, Revenge of the Sith was probably the best.
Oh yeah, I mean when I go to prequels, like Revenge of the Sith, like I mean it's my favorite film of all time, but like it's a lot of things happen. It's action packed, tragedy film. It's sad.
Yeah,
it's really awesome.
Well, it's dark, right? Because Darth Vader.
Yeah, you can see the rise of Vader too. So it's just like it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. For me, the Clone Wars era was like my favorite era, just because like I mean, you know, just because of nostalgia. I just grew up with it. But like, there's like a war going on. Like it's so action packed. It's really awesome.
And just think, at the same time, there was craziness going on with Thrawn.
Oh, I know. Yeah, yeah, it's wild. Especially with like Legends, like back in those days. Oh man. Yeah, I mean,
I'm really pumped with Bad Batch. You've got Boba. You've got Mandalorian. I mean, the amount of stuff kicking in. The Ahsoka series could be really interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Bad Batch show because that's going to come out this year, right? Like in the summer, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Man, I've been waiting for a show, or like I don't know, something that's like post like Order 66, and this is like weeks after. So like the clones are not even like stormtroopers yet. So I can already tell this show's gonna be dark, but like it's gonna be really awesome.
Supposedly it's gonna have good action.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like Dave Filoni's involved, so I mean, I trust him.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. I do say I'd like the Bad Batch shuttle. I'll probably be in on. That's the one set I'm really excited about.
Yeah, I can see that set come with all the Bad Batch, and then like that one like clone trooper has like a green visor. It's like all gray. I can see that happening.
I wonder, is it going to be all the Bad Batch, all in that one shuttle? Is it like 6 figures or is it 5? I forget.
It's 4 Bad Batch members, but I mean, I imagine it's all they include all of them. I hope.
Well, it's like Knights of Ren. Their transport ship, and they only threw 3 of them in there, like 2 of them.
Yeah.
How ridiculous is that?
It's like 1 in battle pack, or like 1 in a small set.
Yeah.
It's like in a $50 set, and like just like 2 they're like in the big set.
The one that was really bad was throwing it in with the Poexing.
Yeah, that made no sense.
Like, what if you don't want the X-Wing? What are you gonna do? Like, you can't, you know.
Yeah, just like we could sell on eBay and like lose money.
It's the only thing you can do. I know. Looking forward to getting. Well, I don't know if I really want to collect the Knights of Ren. I'm kind of like upset at how they did it. So I refuse to pay more than like $5-6 a head for those.
Oh yeah, here's a real question though. Are you gonna get the UCS gunship? I know I am. Like, that's a real
Probably
gunship to
not.
have. Oh, come on, Scott. Come on.
I know. Well, I would just because of the ship, but the problem is that
Fix.
the cantina is high on my list right now.
Oh, I see.
So I have kind of a side pool that I'm trying to save for.
Right.
Building up my VIP points, trying to get like trying
Yeah.
to save and all that kind of stuff, and then I can at least get that one down into the 150 range and pull the trigger on it and justify it.
Of course.
The gunship though, while I want it, I just don't know if I'm gonna have the funds available to like drop it.
Oh man. I mean, if I was in your position, like, I would be talking to my wife, like, you know what? There's this UCS gunship. We're gonna have to break the jar here. Like we really need this. I mean, just think about it. Like, the kids will have fun with it. I mean, I think the enjoyment itself pays for the set. I don't know how.
I mean, it definitely would be one I'd be proud of displaying, and I think it's going to be one that a lot of people are going to buy because it's going to be like, wow, that the prequels. If you think Millennium Falcon, you think of some of the. I'm a bigger fan of. Part of it's too for me is I'm a bigger fan of buildings. So like
Yeah.
the final duel set for me was like I had missed it. So when it came back out, I'm like, holy cow! It's that's like one of my grail sets
Yeah.
for just the display.
Yeah. The thing with like the prequel sets for Lego, I mean, this is my opinion. I just feel like Lego's still like, should we still roll out prequel sets? I feel like they still feel like those films were not as good. Which now, like, everybody loves them now, rightfully so. So I feel like, because think about it, the last time we got a prequel era like UCS set was like in 2012,
Yeah.
and
But into your point, like after watching Rebels, you've got the Ghost is iconic, and I think at some point they're going to make the Ghost. But I think for prequel era and for the Clone Wars, I mean the animated series, I mean the gunship was everywhere.
yeah, it's like, I'd say like top 5 iconic ships in Star Wars, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, it's
So
up there.
I agree with you. I mean, if you're prequel, it's the display piece, and I think it's the one where yeah, if you have a collection and you have a showing off, and you're like, hey, like I check out my collection, and you'd be
Yeah,
like, look at that gunship right there.
yeah. When you're bringing a girl like for the first date, bring her to the room.
No, you hide that room. Recommendation is hide that room. My wife didn't even know so I was in my dark period, right? So
Yeah,
she didn't know.
man.
Now she knows. Now she's like, don't spend any more money.
Oh man,
No, we have an understanding. It's okay. I
that's
do. I can justify it, but I have to be careful. It's just one of those things I got to be careful, especially now.
yeah. Yeah. I understand your position because, like, I mean, you have a family, dude. So like, I can imagine. Like spending is like really important because it could impact like a lot of what you do. I mean, for me, I'm just like 19 years old. Like, I get to spend money willy nilly.
You don't go crazy. Be smart with it. I mean, yes, the price goes up on these, but you can't, like I am, right? I'm reacquiring a lot of these sets.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just the pain in the neck. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, I hope Lego can make like a UCS version of like this set right here, or like the turbo tank. Oh man, that'd be awesome. It's a freaking
Yeah,
giant.
I mean, you can, but it's expensive to repiece some of these together. But
Yeah. I hope with the UCS gunship, because I mean that's like a like enormous amount of votes. So I hope like they realize now like they should produce more Clone Wars sets. So
well, Bionicle's getting a lot of votes.
really, Yeah, I mean,
I think it was rigged. I really don't think there's. I know that there's a huge fan base, and I actually do have my token Bionicle set over there.
oh really?
But
What is it?
which I think it's the Stone Splitter guy. Actually, the pieces are pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, that's Palladium. Yeah.
Boom. So this is a really cool. Those are the same pieces that that are on the Act 2.
Yeah, I was a big fan of I was a big fan
Yeah.
of Bionicle when I was a kid. Like that was like my second favorite theme
I
when
mean,
2000s. Like I have all the like original. Well,
yeah.
I have all of the original from like 2001 through '03.
So the story on that guy was that so it was
Clearance.
another no, it was a Facebook lot, of course.
Oh, okay.
$25. And the reason I had my eye on it is because
Oh,
of this guy right here.
is Thrawn? Oh no, that set
It's
didn't come
not
with.
the Thrawn one. Yeah, I wish. I would have died. But I saw this like in the picture because it was a bin.
Yeah.
And this was built like full built in it. And I was like, holy cow, that's Ezra Bridger. And I think I see Ezra Bridger in there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, $25, yes, please. So it's this huge bin, and she stacked all this other stuff on top of it.
Oh wow.
It basically just gave away all of our kids' toys for $25. So
Wow.
and
That's
it had all the figures. So it had Chopper, and I forget what else was with this, but it had all of it. And then on top of it, it had the Bionicle guy. It
amazing.
had let's see, a bunch of stuff. A lot of like Marvel stuff and City stuff and like all sorts of stuff. So from a piece
Oh God.
count,
That's
yeah,
right.
I killed it. Yeah.
That's dang it. Yeah, I can
But
never get.
yeah, and the best part is that it was a 45-minute drive to get there. I was sweating all the way there. It was like almost an hour to get there
Jeez.
to do, and it was like and sometimes these things it could be boom or bust, right? Like you could get there and it could be just junk. You're like, ugh.
True. I guess I found a good, I guess decent Clone or Macari. It's this one here. It's like $10
Nice.
both of them, and then like $3 shipping plus tax is like 14. It's
That's
like
not bad.
$7 a fig. I recommend going to Macari. Like you can really get really good deals.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree.
I've gotten like the Republic dropship with ATOT with figures. Sadly, no box or instructions, but I've gotten that set pretty much complete for like 436 ships, something like that.
Wow. Because that can go upwards of a grand, right?
Yeah, man, like, like I was astonished the day when I got it. I was like, dude, are you? Wow, like, are you serious? The sucky thing is, I mean, this kind of goes back to that topic a little bit about like shelving. I can't even display it because I have like zero room for that set. And it's huge.
That one's big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like, dude, like, where the heck do I put this? And when I put it on my desk, 'cause, I mean, this is before my Lego space right here, but my mom was like,
Yeah.
"You can't don't put that there. It's taking up all your space." I was like, "All right." And then I just like put it back in my closet. So it's just like it's like just sitting in the darkness, sadly for now.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Although that could be a motivator for me just to buy another shelf, just buy a shelf, just to put that there.
Yeah, or that was probably one of the other things too. So is it 2 years ago? My parents kept my collection intact.
Oh wow, dude, that dude,
So yes, while I'm really excited, this is Clone
you got
Week.
the best parents.
Yeah, they saved it all, and
Wow.
so I have a ton of castle, some pirate. I have a lot of space. Actually, here's my, just like your clone army. Here's my
Yeah,
space army. Oh, the guy just fell. But yeah, I've got my little space guy army
dude, that wow.
right there.
What the heck? Yeah, I remember seeing
Yeah,
that in one of your first videos about like your
yeah, my
I was
Forestman army.
dude, what?
That's actually just some of them.
That is one theme I do want to get into one day, and that's Castle.
Yeah, that was my jam. I loved Castle. I've got tons of it.
Is Castle like affordable to collect, do you think?
I haven't tried. I'm torn on whether I want to keep it or not. So
Okay, you should.
yeah, I'm probably gonna keep it. I'm for sure gonna build everything first before I decide whether I want to get rid of it or not. Because part of it is like if I really want to go further down the Star Wars path, and buy like Republic Gunship or Cantina and all these things, like I have to figure out a way to like buy and sell.
Yeah, I was in your position. Like when I got back into it, I was like, when it came to training, because that's honestly how I got a lot of my clones. Because that year I went from like 40, 50 clones from like my childhood to like 300.
Mm-hmm.
So like I had to sacrifice like a ton of my original trilogy figs I had when I was a kid. I mean, I didn't care for them. I was like, all right, these like can't afford for me. I need to trade these. And other like Star Wars like minifigures.
Zal Castle. All these guys.
What the heck?
Yep.
Dude.
A couple more Forcemen. That's just some of them.
That's a big flex.
Yep.
I'm jealous.
I got to army up.
Dude, I'm jealous. Wow, dude, that's awesome. Wow.
Here's my helmet collection.
Dude, wow.
And check some of these out. Some of them are Yellow Castle, the original.
Oh, wow. They were like stickers, right? I think.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's crazy stuff. And the sad part is I had to get... So my collection, I collected with my brother. My brother passed away, unfortunately, but
sorry.
But my nephew. So some of them were technically my sisters.
Right.
So we split up the collection. So this is only a portion of it.
Okay.
So we gave some back to him, but to my nephew. But it's all good, yeah. So I've got a lot of building to do.
Yeah. Dang. Sorry about your loss, man. That's tough.
No, it was a long time ago. Part of the fun of Lego and family. So
yeah. I mean, the reason why I want to get into castles is, I don't know, for me it's just like the fact that it's like, weren't the castle sets like interchangeable, where like each set was part of like one big castle, right?
yeah, so they were very interconnectable.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
that was the best part is you would get like one of the big castles, and then you get a bunch of side ones, and then you could actually reconfigure the main castle to even be a bigger castle, right? And then you could set up these big wars. We had so much fun.
Yeah, that's the reason why I want to get into it. It's like, dude, if I can be like a big castle, like I just have like a huge battle just like going on, like knights fighting, whatever.
Yeah.
Battles going on, but like at the same time this is going on, and have some like bad guys go in the castle. Like, oh, man, it's kind of like with the Clone Wars sets a little bit. They kind of
same idea.
Yeah, they correlate in the way.
So I think that means we're gonna have to create like a Castle Flex server on Discord.
Man.
You're right though. There's a lot of parallels. I would say there's a lot of parallels to Clone, to Classic Space, to really Classic Castle, right?
Yeah, actually, as I think about it, like I guess they had that formula, and they just translated that into like battle packs when they first came out, like in 05 and with the 08 battle pack as well. It makes sense though. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I hope by the time I get into castle, it's not like expensive though. Jeez.
Yep. Yeah, I think it is, but I do also think there's not as many like hardcore collectors, so you could probably. It's one of those things. Are you willing? Do they need to be pristine, or do you need them to be in decent shape and try to score some, used lots? You might be able to get away with some.
Yeah.
So, well, cool. Well, Spartan, thank you so much for joining in. I probably got to get rocking. It's already 11. I can't believe we've been streaming for 90 minutes already. But appreciate it for jumping on, everybody for being part of the chat. We've got Slippery Bricks in there. Lockdoor's been hanging strong the whole time, and a bunch of other folks that jumped in. So that's awesome, and we'll definitely link you in, and we'll have to do this again.
Yeah, for sure, man. Sorry, my mom was like just came in, but yeah, no, I agree, man. That was pretty fun. Definitely a lot of topics.
Well, we might have to do one to get you in the castle, like you're trying to get me into clone.
Yeah, I mean, too. When I saw like your like figure collection of castle, I'm like, dude, like this guy has like the gold mine castle right here. You really gotta show like your castle like
Well,
collection. I'm really curious now.
maybe the blacksmith shop is really this is the problem. Like gunship, blacksmith shop.
I know, right?
You know.
Yeah, I was kind of shut myself to like one like thing only, just so that I don't have like that kind of trouble. Like, okay, what do I choose? It's like action figures and like clone or like Legos. So no, I like for me personally, like I have to choose one.
Yeah, it is. Well, cool. My dog is barking at me right now because he's got to go out. So
It's
I'm
all
going to
good.
close out the stream. Appreciate it again, Spartan Republic. You are the best for jumping in. It was a lot of fun. And on to the Republic.
Yes, sir.
Gunship has been cracked. Next one up is going to be this Clone Trooper pack. I'm going to crack into this week.
Oh, what day?
I'm thinking maybe Friday.
I could do that.
So let me know. And we can jump on again. And maybe I'll crack out some castle.
Around the same time, right? I imagine.
Yeah, we could probably do it around the same time.
All right, yeah, I'll do it. I mean, I have a lot of things to say about that set, so I'll definitely join
Cool. Awesome. Thanks everybody for joining in. Till next time, we will see ya. Be good.
it.